It's never easy to say goodbye to someone you love, and even harder when it's a sudden and unexpected passing. However, today we come together to acknowledge the reality of death and celebrate the life of an amazing father, a doting grandfather, and a much-loved mate. While you will feel an acute sense of sadness that Harry is no longer physically here, please remember that the sadness that you feel is a result of the joy and happiness of your relationship with him, the fun you shared, and the time you spent together. Good afternoon, my name is Melanie Gibson, and on behalf of Harry's family and Tobin Brothers Funerals, I warmly welcome you here as we celebrate the life of Harold Smith after his sudden and untimely death 8 days ago. I thank you all for taking the time out of your day to be here today, to join us in this tribute to him. I know it means a great deal to his children, Tempest, Adrian, Christian, and Eric, and also his 4 beautiful grandsons, Zale, Dylan, Kai, and Fletcher. I'd like to invite Tempest up, here Harry's favourite and only daughter, to light a candle in her father's honour. As we light this candle in the memory of Harry, may we remember those moments that matter the most. The moments of love, joy, adventure, and care. Those moments of silliness, laughter, fun, and inspiration. We light this candle, Harry, so your light can always shine. Thank you, Tempest. I'd now like to call up Harry's youngest son, Eric, to provide the eulogy today.
Harry was born just up the road from here, Mitcham in fact, back in July 1950. He attended Mitcham Primary School, then the local tech college where he obtained his mechanics trade and made Ringwood his home for the next 50 years. He met his late wife Marion at the Croydon Drive-In back in 1969 at just 19 years of age. He lived by the philosophy that you don't wait for signs, follow your gut, a philosophy that he claims made him the luckiest man alive as it didn't give Marion a chance to get away. Harry and Marion went on to have 4 children of their own and blessed with a further 4 grandchildren who were really the apple of his eye. Although a distance of only 10 kilometres exists between where he grew up and the family home, he used this as a base for many grand adventures and explorations. Much to Marion's dislike and fear, sea life was his second home, and any opportunity he could get, he would be out on a boat. Harry had been a member of the Hobson's Bay Sport and Game Fishing Club for 20 or more years, and his mates there were a second family to him. His travels with the club have taken him all across Australia, from Exmouth to Hervey Bay, Cairns to the Northern Territory. The lure of catching the next big fish was what kept him young at heart. And Harry was no novice. In fact, his mates would often joke that he had a golden line, as the big fish would always come biting. In fact, this golden line saw him win many awards, his proudest winning Australia's richest fishing competition, the $1 Million Fish, located in Northern Territory, which he won in its inaugural year. It is only fitting that when he passed, it was doing the thing in life he loved most to do, outside of tickling his grandchildren, of course. He was out on the water, out with his mates, and enjoying the sunshine. Although acutely sad and completely unexpected, at least we know he was happy. To his mates, Harry was a larrikin, an all-round good bloke and a mate you could rely on. To his children, he was their role model, their inspiration to chase their dreams, and an amazing dad. While to his grandchildren, he was their popper, their tickle monster, and their best friend. Harry, you will be sorely missed and leave a big hole in our hearts, but we know you will be our guardian angel. Thank you.
Thanks so much for sharing those beautiful memories of your father, Eric. Two of Harry's good mates will now like to share a tribute. Peter and Mark have shared many boating adventures with Harry, attended each of their children's weddings, and were there for Harry when Marion passed away just 5 years ago. They've been a constant in his life since he joined the Hobson Bay Sports and Gaming Fishing Club. Thank you very much, Peter and Mark, for sharing such beautiful memories. I'd now like to invite Adrian, Harry's oldest son, up to share a reading with us called Feel No Guilt in Laughter, He'd Know How Much You'd Care by an author unknown. Thank you, Adrian. We're now going to see a photographic tribute to Harry's life, lovingly put together by Christian and Eric, set to one of Harry's favourite songs, Let It Be, by the Beatles. Harry's sudden death didn't offer a chance for goodbyes or closure on things that may have happened. Some of you may be feeling a sense of regret or thoughts on what you may or may not have said or done. Whatever your beliefs and understandings, this is a time for private thought, an opportunity to invite peace when there may be troubled thoughts. Perhaps an opportunity to think about the joys and happy times of your relationship, or simply just to sit and enjoy the photos. We come into the end of the ceremony today, and before we do, Harry's children would love to invite you to Tempest's house for afternoon tea and to continue to share memories of this much-loved father, grandfather, and friend. The address for the wake can be found on the back page of the order of service you received when you arrived. Also, if you didn't get a chance to do so, please sign the guest book on your way out so the family have an account of everyone who has attended today. Family and friends of Harry, please stand as we approach the end of this moving farewell. You have gathered here today in mourning, in grief, and in loss. We have had the opportunity to share moments of Harry's life and the gifts he has brought to his family and to his friends. Now has come the time to farewell his earthly body and to commit it to all its cycles. Those who knew and loved you are the better for having you in their lives. Thank you for the memories, the adventures, and the love along the way.